You stare at the contract, and the weight of Gremory's words settles over you like a crushing blanket. Even now, even after seeing the full horror of your crimes, even after feeling the pain of every person you've destroyed, your first instinct was to negotiate, to find an angle, to protect yourself. The realization hits you with stunning clarity. You tell Gremory she's right. You might be fundamentally broken. Even when you want to change, even when you're horrified by what you've become, you can't stop thinking like a predator looking for advantages. You tell her you don't think you're ready for this offer. You don't think you'll ever be ready. This is the person you are, and you don't even know how to begin changing. For the first time since you've met her, Gremory looks genuinely surprised. Her golden eyes widen slightly, then the calculated amusement disappears from her expression.
That is the first completely honest thing you've said since we've met.
The space around you changes again, but this time it doesn't become a courtroom or a void. It becomes a mirror, and you see yourself as others see you. The predatory smile, the cold calculation behind your eyes, the way you size up every interaction for potential advantage. But more than that, you see the machinery of your mind. Every thought tagged with its purpose, every emotion evaluated for its usefulness. You watch yourself thinking, I should feel more guilty about this, and immediately calculating how that guilt might be leveraged for sympathy. You observe yourself feeling genuine remorse and then strategizing about how to use that remorse to appear more human. It's horrifying because it's involuntary. You can't turn it off. Even your self-awareness becomes another tool for manipulation.
Most people who come this far either choose the contract or refuse it. Very few achieve this level of self-recognition. Do you understand what you've just done?
You're not sure you want to know.
You've admitted you might be irredeemable. Not because you're evil by nature, but because you've trained yourself so thoroughly to manipulate every situation that you can't access genuine emotion anymore. Even your desire to change is filtered through the question of how it serves you.
The mirror shows you more. You see yourself as a child learning that tears got attention, that certain behaviors got rewards. You see yourself in law school, perfecting the art of reading people and giving them what they want to hear. You watch decades of conditioning yourself to treat every human interaction as a transaction to be won.
The truly tragic part is that this recognition itself could be the beginning of change. Real change. But you can't trust it, can you? Because you can see yourself using this moment of honesty as proof that you're capable of growth, which means it becomes another manipulation.
She's right. Even as you stand here, horrified by your own nature, part of your mind is already cataloging how this experience could be useful, how the story of hitting rock bottom and achieving self-awareness could play with a jury, with a judge, with anyone you need to convince. You ask what happens now.
Now you get exactly what you admitted to wanting. Perfect honesty. You will never be able to lie to yourself again. Every manipulative thought, every calculated emotion, every strategic tear, you'll see it all as clearly as it happens. But you won't be able to stop it.
The mirror around you begins to solidify, becoming real glass that reflects your every movement, your every expression, your every thought, and you realize with growing horror that it's not just reflecting, it's preserving. Every moment of manipulation, every calculated gesture, every false emotion, all of it captured forever in crystal clarity.
You'll live the rest of your life completely aware of what you are. You'll see every person you hurt, understand exactly how you're hurting them, recognize every lie as you tell it, but you won't be able to change because change itself has become part of your manipulation strategy.
You ask if there's any escape from this curse.
Only one. Stop thinking of it as a curse. Stop looking for the angle, the benefit, the way to use your self-awareness for your advantage. Just be what you are, honestly and completely, without trying to leverage it into something else.
She pauses, studying your face.
But we know you can't do that, don't we?
And you can't. Even as she speaks, you're thinking about how complete honesty about your manipulative nature might be disarming, might make people trust you more, might be the ultimate manipulation.
Welcome to your hell. Perfect self-knowledge without the ability to act on it. You'll spend eternity watching yourself be exactly what you are.
The contract dissolves in your hands. Did you realize that was probably part of the test too? Everything, the offers, the choices, the negotiations, all of it designed to show you exactly what you are. A person so fundamentally committed to getting an advantage that even your own redemption became a game to win. The mirror space crystallizes around you, trapping you in perfect, eternal self-reflection. You can see everything you are, everything you do, every manipulative thought as it forms, and you'll never be able to look away. Somewhere in the distance, you hear Gremory's voice.
Some people think knowledge is power. For you, it's a prison.
You saw yourself clearly. That was punishment enough.
Game over. Thank you for sharing my nightmares and helping me carry the grief. If you enjoyed the story, please share your favorite nightmare with a friend or family member, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to go deeper, ever wondered what your favorite story reveals about your psychology? I offer story shadow readings where I analyze what your chosen narrative says about your inner patterns and growth edges. I also do psychological tarot readings focused on shadow work and pattern recognition rather than predictions. Links to both services are in the description if you're curious about what insights might emerge. For ongoing support, you can find me on Patreon or buy my books on Amazon. I've linked to both in the description. You can connect with me on Instagram or Threads at Nightmares and Grief. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Good night.